Good morning, guys. You remember this song? It says, Mama, he's lazy, lazier than me, and on my couch is where he says he always wants to be. Remember that, Mama, he's lazy? I can't remember how it goes, but it was a funny song. I don't know why I thought of it. But I thought of it, and it's a Friday morning, so enjoy it. It's today, the day after yesterday, the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Might as well put a smile on your face, start the day. Anyway, I'm still alive and in color in my RV, my Casita 17-footer with 84 square feet of interior space. Been full-time in a long time. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 44.
40 with a high with 54. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 36.
With a high of 45 and then a low of 27. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in New York City?
The current temperature in New York City is 51.
51 with a high of 60 and then a low of 44. Not too shabby, guys. Pretty nice, actually. Anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's an It. That's a little travel trailer. That's a teddy bear with my name on it. That is Popeye and Olive Oil from the old Popeye cartoons. That's Betty Boop, 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 doop. And that is a little sticker behind them that says Native Texan with a jalapeno on it. That's a 1,000 yen note worth about $9. That's a €5 note, and below that's two $2 bills. That's a Frugal RV sticker. Check her channel out, Frugal RV Gal. That is Mr. Bojangles. That pull his string and he dances. And those are organic bananas. That is Olive Oil's bra. That is an Evadry dehumidifier. That is a smiling face with a nose, ears, and hair. And that is a sign that says life is better in a casita, and you can't hardly see it, but right over here is a pillowcase on my pillow that's got little travel trailers all over it. Somebody sent me that, and this is the Beer 30 Fund can. And right now it's empty because I bought some beer. I only drink beer on days that end in Y. Anyway, so we got a lot of comments, lots and lots. I like the comments. This is JS J Shopus or something like that. Anyway, he just puts B, whatever that means. And then John B, I like my dumb flip phone. Thanks, interesting topic. Let me tell you, I got some bad news for you. They're not going to support those. 5G doesn't support the dumb phones. Vitamin D is so inspirational. Thank you for supporting other people. That was on Making Money back when. Rita Richardson from Dumb, the smartphones. Rita Richardson said, I remember these days, Rusty, plus I remember trying to find a payphone at the gas stations, etc. Yeah, we used to have payphones, believe it or not. And the change we needed to use them. It used to be a nickel to make a phone call. Using a payphone. If the payphone ate your change, you were in trouble and mad as a hornet. I remember that. You always remind us of some sweet memories. Love the towns you drove through. That was Llano in Kingsland or whatever close. The sky was beautiful. I'll never accept the chip in my body. Well, you won't have to. Bruce Meacham. Rusty, it would be great to have an electric car, but you have to calculate the cons. Google says there is 522 miles from home base 1 in Kingsland, home base 2. Well, yeah, according to doing the math like that, yeah, but believe me, if I had an electric car, I could drive to Capitan. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have any place to sleep because I wouldn't be towing my RV. But no, I realize there's a lot of people that, if you do the math, you do this, you do that, you can find reasons why it won't work, it's not working, etc. You see what you want to see, and you hear what you want to hear. So if you have it in your mind that it ain't going to work, then you're going to see things that reinforce that point of view. But me, I see it working, so I see that, and that's the way that goes. Vive la différence. JD Vision, the good thing about Neuralink is that it will help with prostheses, yeah, it will. It will help the brain communicate with a robotic limb so you can use it as a real limb, moving fingers and joints by thinking about the real thing. Yeah, we will become cyborgs. Yeah, well, we already are in a way. It's not like we're going to be, we are. Hey, Google, what is a cyborg?
According to Wikipedia, a cyborg, short for cybernetic organism, is a being with both organic and biomechatronic body parts.
See there? Okay. Thank you. Anyway, Johnny Petroglia says, hey, Rusty, Mama Petroglia has swollen ankles. Any advice? None. 2 Triple J, automate airplanes and speedboats in cars. I hear you. Scotty Thompson, how you doing, bowling man? Cool video, tech talk, Rusty, and driving your truck. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. 2 Triple J had a bike messenger job downtown Houston. Beepers, early 90s. Anyway, Scotty Thompson again. I did great bowling league yesterday, Thursday night. 11 bowling week. My first bowling score was 157, 193, and 172. Wound up with 522. Well, that's great. I'm glad you had fun, Scotty Thompson. Good for you, my man. Scotty Thompson, cool comment, call Rusty, thank you. And Blades, I was working at Mall Bell when they split the company up at Western Electric, building phones, best job I ever had. Good for you, and Blades. A lot of people got a good retirement from those companies. That was back when companies actually took care of employees, or tried. Some of them tried. Later, Gator, Rusty, you sound like a libertarian. What in the hell is that? Sorry you are being put out. Scratch that. Sorry you are being put on the West Texas Goat Ropers Association watch list. Whatever that means. Oh, my, finally. Cool weather here in St. Augustine. I don't even know what is a libertarian. I'm not even going to ask because I don't care. Tom Austin, very interesting comments, Rusty, and I agree with you. Always enjoy your posts. Thanks for sharing and safe travels. Thank you very much. Brent Shirley on the storage building. The purpose of the tiny home market was affordable housing. Okay. And of course they are now all overpriced ripoffs. Okay. Negative. I'm going to judge these by negative or positive. I'll start doing that. Terry Mosley should take those plastic totes to the Goodwill also. They take them, neutral. Yvonne Lunsford, party lines were just ending. Around the time I was born, I remember us having the party line until I was around 4 years old, and we got a private line. It says Dad and Mom went to Sears and picked out a wall-mounted phone with a cord. Yeah, I remember having the long cords on the phones. Anyway, thank you, Yvonne. This is Francis Ebeke. It's difference of opinion that makes for a horse race, said Mark Twain. Don't worry about disagreement. Actually, you ought to be. Disagreement will sharpen your pencil, so to speak, because you may think you're correct in every way, and then you find out you ain't. But if you read and think, you'll do fine. Clint Price, these lifetime stories are so enjoyable. You've lived in a time period that had such technological changes, and I'm amazed at how you've adapted and embraced it all, Rusty. You truly have a gift, and we are fortunate to have you to share it with us. Well, actually, folks, you either adapt or you get run over by the thundering herd. It's better to know what's going on than be on the outside looking in. Phil Markham, 300,000. Yeah, I know. It says no road in the U.S. is rated to hold 300,000 pounds. Yeah, it was a total misprint. Jerul 711. I have a rotary style phone in my basement. Still works. It's kind of cool as far as smartphones. I love them. I have always used Samsung Galaxies. I now have an S8 now, and it's the best one so far. Good for you, Jerul. J. Rule. Prairie Night Moon says, technology makes my eyes glaze over. I like grasshopper videos better. Different strokes for different folks. D. Bogus, that was so cool, buying a new something. Hazel Martin, dumb phone stuff. We lived through a lot of changes with many more to come. Thanks for the walk back in time. I'm glad you had a great time with old buddies. Yeah, I did. I played golf yesterday and enjoyed it. Played okay. I was surprised. I haven't played in a full year. And I did okay. Swing hard in case you hit it. D. Bogus again. Don't know what to believe. Bob W. says it's living a free life from a mortgage, but Rob and Carolyn says the camping places are going to shut down and you have to have a lot of money. Oh, and don't believe, you believe your own self. Don't worry about that. You take care of you, and I mean, I say things, other people say things, but you can read and you can think. So I'm giving nose picking lessons right here. This is just a refresher. John French, another fact to consider. Department of Interior and Department of Agriculture has been so underfunded in the past several years. Da 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 da. Okay. Thank you. A raccoon, Little Bear. Cool drive. It looks like you are moving forward into the future. Well, I guess we all are. Yep. No way to stop it. Bob's World Entertainment. I'm here for the roadway shots. Good. Sue B. Amazing strolling back in time. I remember my great-grandfather telling me about her coming to California as a child in a covered wagon. My grandchildren are gasped when I tell them we had a phone and it was attached to the kitchen wall. Everyone in the family could listen, and heaven forbid if your friends called at dinner time. Dad would take the phone and lecture them on manners. Tom Clams, this is chip in your head. Yep, chip in your hand, but probably wherever, it doesn't matter. The more you get, the more you pay. That's a good poem. Now the phones, Peggy Parker. Hello, Peggy. My grandparents never had a phone in their whole lives. They never had air conditioning in their house and used a wringer washer. We had one of those and hung their clothes on the line their whole lives also. Well, we did that when I was younger, but we modernized. And they lived until I was well in my 30s. I'm 55 now. Hard to believe how much has changed. Well, things are changing. One thing about change, it never stops changing. Job 3831. Rusty, I saw a video I think you may like. RV Museum and Hall of Fame. I'll check that out. Gerald Meadows. Looks like 29 is getting more lanes finally. Yeah, between Buckhannon Dam and Llano, they're going to widen a long stretch of the road. Yeah, it's kind of a dangerous 2-lane highway because everybody races down there, and I don't know why. But, again, that's different strokes. It says more traffic every day. We got our first phone when I was 6 years old. The kids were only allowed to use it under supervision. That was a smart move. Ann Blade says, you mean the old joke. Is your refrigerator running? Better catch it just past my house. Anyway, that's pretty cute. Go to work for Google Humor. Traveling with Rick. Just got done golfing here in West Florida. Got an eagle on a par 5. Good luck with your game, Rusty. See, he talks about a good shot. I think about the ones I screwed up. Cactus Jack. It's a strange, strange world we live in, Master Jack. Gerard Trico. One more thing. Have you read about CRISPR gene modification technology? Yeah, I have, actually. And it's amazing. There's so many, but these things are not getting a lot of press or a lot of news media coverage. They do get pretty good coverage on YouTube, but as far as the mainstream, they ignore it. Why, I don't know. Because it doesn't sell. The only thing that sells is car wrecks, murders, political crap. That's what people buy, okay? And they don't buy scientific progress. Fretwork Band. Glad to hear that your golf buddies don't take their games too seriously. Well, they do in a way, but it's not. I don't know. They're just good folks. Do yourself a favor and stick with them. Don't join the Senior Olympics in basketball. Some of the players act like they're playing in the NBA. Oh, I hear you. Margaret Harris. For those who don't believe that AI will be taking over our jobs, ask the bartenders from the MGM Casino here in Las Vegas about being replaced by machines that are precisely pouring drink orders. That's amazing. Robotic, human-looking AI will be working the heavy work soon. Yeah, they've even got robotic machines that lay bricks. And it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they don't take holidays, and they don't call in sick. But anyway, yeah, the possibilities are endless and coming quicker than we believe, is what Margaret says, and I truly agree with that. Carl Hopp. I remember old video conferencing equipment, tube TVs, a huge computer, a T1 line. Yeah, I remember that. And a multiplexer. Now I grab my phone, push a button, and I'm having a video call in 3 seconds. Yeah, it's freaky, isn't it? Chet Jorgensen, one guy's at work had a beeper. We call it telling him his zipper's down. Yeah, there was a lot of jokes about the beepers. Rick G, I still have a dumb phone, flip phone, and use it actually to make phone calls, LOL. The audio is way better than those $600 to $1,000 phones. I only pay $35 for my dumb phone and love it. And by the way, I pay a whopping $15 a month for service. That's good because unfortunately the flip phones are going to be eliminated. Not real soon, probably in 3 years. Ken Alexanderstein, my barber, uses one of those 1920s phones in his shop. Very amusing to see him actually talking on it. Yeah. Linda Uribe, I guess. My grandma had the candlestick phone that I have now, and it works. We had a 3-party line, and then later a long extension cord growing up. Anyway, the family had a black 40s phone. I got a blue Princess light up phone. Yeah, they had all kind of styles. I remember. It's the same way now. It's just we modernized. That's all. All right, Ray Sprague. We'll do a few more Ray. It says, hold on to your cars and trucks. Someday they will be collector's items. I'm a collector's item already. Mark Byheck on phones. Ford Motor Company just agreed to use Shell oil charging stations for their new electric cars. That's around 14,000 charging stations. Yeah, in Europe, the gas stations are now adding electric chargers for cars to come in and fill up with electric. This is Mark Byheck again. The silicone chip inside her head gets switched to overload, and nobody's going to go to school today. She's going to make them stay at home. Anyway, whatever. Sheila Bundren, we'll do 3 more, and then we'll stop. I have a landline answering machine along with my Android. When the power goes off, my landline, AT&T, still works like a charm. Won't give up my landline until I'm forced to, and still have my push-button Princess phone. Well, good for you, Sheila. Wandering Kentuckian, thumbs up to you. Last one, Charlie Porch. Service died in the 1970s. Well, I don't know. It's just different. That's all I can tell you, guys. It is different. And get on, get off, or get out of the way, because it's here and coming. So having said that, guys, hey, Google, I forgot this. Make us laugh.
Did you hear about the houses that fell in love? It was a long-distance relationship.
A long-distance relationship. Very funny, very funny. Hey, Google, make us laugh.
Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house? Of course, houses can't jump.
Okay, very funny, very funny. Anyway, guys, from Central Texas on a cool morning, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
In Kingsland right now, it's 51.
Well, my temperature gauge or my inside-outside thermometer says 48 outside. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it...
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
I have to change this. This part of the ending. I got a email from Amazon, and it said I was enticing people to use the link. So all I'll do is I'll just say there's an Amazon link in the description of my video. Okay, how about that? And anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is eat less. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. What else? Stretch, swivel, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because it's good for you. It'll help you. You may live healthier a little longer. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. This is where your consciousness is. So don't let people dump trash in it, particularly the news media, because that's what they do. They deal in trash information. Having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your day one day at a time or one moment at a time, and enjoy your life. Adios, amigos. At ease, carry on. We'll do something today. I'm thinking about doing one about, when I first started driving a car and stuff. I mean, I might. Because, I mean, it was funny how things have changed. You could get a driver's license when I was a kid at 14. Anyway, adios amigos, bye-bye. Nobody's watching it now anyway but me. Bye.